Welcome, and thanks for joining us. The ConnectMeVoice development team recently updated our end user portal as of March 2019, and the goal of this video is to review the changes and highlight where everything is located. Let's start in the end user portal at the upper left and work our way down. In this video, I am only going to discuss those things that have been changed. One change we made is to eliminate the control panel to make the user experience more intuitive. Also, a lot of functions and tasks have been made more visible and easier to access from the menu bar on the left. Let's start. Mailbox. This is in the same location as before. There are two changes here that I would like to point out. Notifications has been moved here from Control Panel, and Voicemail Blast, which was formerly Distribution List, has also been moved here as well. Extension Manager is next. It has been moved higher up on the left. Infinite scrolling has been removed, and as you can see at the bottom of the page, paging has been added. Also, the search now supports both extension and name. Text messaging is next. There is now the ability to type in a to or to select from your contacts. Also, when adding a contact, you are now able to add the phone number as you're creating it. Call routing is next. There are several changes here. Let's go through them. When adding a new route, the default option has now been set to call screening off rather than being blank. Under list routes, the Do Not Disturb option has been moved over to the Call Settings menu right here. On Default Settings has now been moved to the List Routes page right here. This is so now you can clearly see both your routing and your on default setting all on one page. In addition, there is the Caller ID menu here, which contains Priority Caller ID, Smart Caller ID, and Extension Caller ID. Speed Dial is here. This syncs to the directory button on your phone. And lastly, Call Forwarding, which is *72, is here, and the ability to move or copy messages, that function is now located here. Ring Groups is next. Since ring groups are used in call routing, it has now been moved to its own section on the left. There is now the word Members, where the Show Hide column on the List Ring Groups page used to be. To add a member to the group, all you need to do now is click on the plus symbol. When adding a member, you can either select a phone or a phone number. And when you select a phone and click Save and add another, the ring group name has been preserved. There is now also a ring group quick add option, which is the ability to create a group and add members all at one time. Let's go see it. So there's the quick add here. I'm going to name the group here and click Save. Now I click in the drop down and find my new group. All my available phones are listed here, and I just simply add what I need and click Save. Now you can go ahead and use this ring group in your call routing. HUD is next. Under HUD, all of the HUD functions have been consolidated into one location. HUD permissions has been moved here from Control Panel, and the HUD group has also been moved to this spot as well. Conference Bridge is next. Conference Bridge settings have been moved here from Control Panel. In addition, the attendees to the Conference Bridge are now made more visible on the left-hand side of the page here. Scheduling is next. The Schedule menu has now been created as its own item on the left. The menu choices that have been moved here are Office Hours Settings, which used to be Advanced, and Vacation Forwarding, which you will only see in a routing extension. List Holidays you will see as an option in an Auto Attendant extension. Let me go show you. I'm going to go back out to Extension Manager. I'll choose an Auto Attendant box. Go back to scheduling. And as you can see, list holidays is now here. Lastly, for scheduling, emergency scheduling is now been moved to that item on the menu bar. Let me go back and choose my extension before moving on. Okay. Under call center here, the ability to associate a VoIP phone or a phone number when creating a new agent has been added. Let's go take a look. I'm going to add a new agent, and you can see you can choose a VoIP phone or add a phone number here. In addition, a time waiting column has been added to the queue details page, which you will only see when callers are visible in the queue. Lastly, a quick add tier function has been added, very similar to ring groups where you select your tier, and then if you have agents available, you can add them in right here. Next are audio files. Audio files has now been made its own item on the left. Items that have been moved to the section are Greeting Manager, Hold Music, and Message Drop. Reporting is next. Reports has now been made its own item on the left. You can see the infinite scrolling has been removed and paging has been added. And second, please note that schedule reporting has been moved here. Next is administration. Administration, which was formerly control panel, has been made more concise. There are 3 sections: account, change passcode, and administrative. Accounts contains billing, branches, and subscribers. Change passcode is here. This is where you can come to change someone's email address for access to the end user portal. You can change their access code, or you can change their time zone. And lastly, administrative contains those administrative functions: call monitoring and call recording. And distinctive ring is located here as well. And the last item of note for the new end user portal is pointers and DIDs. Under this option, you will find all of the pointers and fax pointers on the account, and any smart caller IDs also on the account. This concludes our review of the updates to the ConnectMeVoice end user portal. Thank you for watching. If you need any assistance navigating any of the changes made to the end user portal, please call ConnectMeVoice at 800-743-1208 and press 2 for customer service. Thank you.